Hello and welcome to another special segment from the Sigma Central Europe Media Lounge. My name is Emanuele Frascadore and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Stefan Leven, founder of Data Talks. How are you, Stefan?
I'm very well, thank you.
Very well, enjoying Rome?
Absolutely, both enjoying Rome and the conference. It's amazing.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Let's start. So, how is data transforming the way clubs understand and engage their supporters?
So in a variety of ways, but I would say like one fundamental change is that we're going from understanding like the fans in a grouping to actually understanding each individual and understanding their own needs and what and their wants, right? So
Great.
going from a aggregated view to something that's very granular. So we understand what each supporter is doing, what they have done and what they might want to do in the future.
Amazing. But that's like a clear example of how data humanizes sport. That you, it's not just about numbers; it's also about the knowing the people behind the passion.
Well, absolutely. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, the life and blood of sports is the fans, and
Yeah.
they deserve the best possible experience.
Of course.
So to be able to provide that, you need to know, well, who are they and what would they want from your club or the rights holder. So it's essential.
That's amazing to hear. And in your experience, what are the most common challenges sports organizations face when trying to unlock the value of their supported data?
There is one, I would say, there's one major challenge that has to be sort of fixed, and that is to create something that we like to call the single supporter view. Now,
Okay.
what that is, it's just what we were talking about, going from that aggregated view of a fan to something that's very granular, to knowing what each supporter is doing. So you need to create that, and what it means is that you want to know for each individual supporter, what have they been doing? Like, what have they been purchasing? What have they been doing when they come to the stadium? But also the behavioral stuff, like what content are they consuming? How much time are they spending in the app and so on? So creating that is like a challenge that you need to get past, because that will set the foundation for anything that you want to do beyond that, when we're talking about creating really valuable experiences for the fan and also being able to create new revenue streams for the club.
Yeah.
So that is the number one challenge that is essential that you get right, because that sort of is the foundation for anything you do beyond that.
And it sounds like the real challenge isn't just collecting the data, but connecting it and then knowing how to act on it.
That's a very good. I mean, that's even a better way of actually explaining it.
No,
But
not at all.
But no, it
I
is.
wouldn't dare.
I mean, like collecting it is one part, and to be honest, that's not the real challenge. The real challenge is in the connecting.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's the biggest challenge.
yeah, definitely. And how can AI-powered insights change the way clubs sell tickets, merchandise, and sponsorships while deepening fan loyalty and creating more meaningful experiences?
I mean, completely would be like the correct answer.
Yeah.
So it's not just about the insights. Like AI can, of course, provide insights that you didn't have before. But more importantly, I think AI will provide, or not think, I know that AI will provide a way of being proactive, meaning it will proactively suggest actions, like looking at your data and saying, okay, so from what we know about the supporter, what we know from what you've been doing before and what's happening around the club, these are the actions that you should focus on today.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will definitely change. And that way we will also be able to elevate the experience. And with that, we will also be able to also create more revenue from that.
Yeah, without replacing the human connection, but making it smarter and more relevant.
Absolutely, yeah.
And looking ahead, how do you envision AI and advanced data analytics reshaping the fan experience in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, first of all, I would say like 5 to 10 years, it's too big of a time leap, right?
Yeah.
It's too far. So what we can look at is the next year. There will happen so much in the next year, because the pace of change with technology and the opportunity is going so fast today. So let's just look at the next year.
Yeah.
So what will happen, and this is not a prophecy, this is what will happen in the next 12 months, is that we will create agents, AI agents, that will be sort of a new marketing team. So a marketing team of AI agents that will sit next to your existing marketing teams of humans.
Wow.
That will then provide you with proactive suggestions on activities and actions that you should be doing. So those agents will look at different aspects. They will look at what have you been doing so far and what was the result of that. What does your calendar look like? What are your next upcoming fixtures? What's happening around the club when it comes to news and player events and things like that. And then they will suggest, well, given all of that, this is what you should be focusing on. So when you come to work, the AI agents, your AI marketing department, will supply you with actions that you should focus on today and the next upcoming day. And then it's up to you to decide strategically which ones are the correct ones to actually work with.
Great.
So, and that's something that will happen during the next 12 months.
Okay.
Beyond that,
We
I
don't
don't
know
know.
yet. Well, of course, but that's still an exciting vision, Stefan.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, sharing your insights. It's been a pleasure to have you here at Sigma. And my name is Emanuele Frascadore, and you're watching Sigma Central Europe Zone. Thank you so much for joining us, and looking forward to seeing you in the next conversation about innovation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.